Good morning. How about a little virtual shelling? This is a new feature YouTube has offered in the last, I don't know, month or so. And I thought, I am going to take y'all virtual shelling. Actually, how about virtually live? Look at that beautiful sunrise. So this idea just came up. I'd been thinking about it. All right, look at the shells here. We have shell crumbs and ghost shrimp poop. So it's a pretty good spot to look for tinies. It's kind of funny, when I walked up to this spot, let me back up a little bit. I'm gonna go over here, and I walked past the sand dollar. So where is it? It's right up here. So I have my glasses on my head. Here we go. See it? Sand dollar make you holla. Look at that. Live on the beach. So I'm going to set that over here by the shell bag. And I'll let you look at the surf and the sunrise one more time. And then we'll see if we can find a few more shells and then go through the shell bag. So in the future, what I'm going to do is I will schedule these, and if it's conducive to go live, meaning the weather's good, the surf is good, and the shelling's good, then I'll go live. But like I said, I wanted to test it out today and see how I do. Oh, here's a jingle. So I think this is the first time anyone on the YouTube platform has ever gone live shelling. So if you love the beach and love finding seashells, you know, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. All right, here, there's a little scallop. It's broken. I'm gonna see if we can find a whole shell. It's a gorgeous morning. Gorgeous spring break in Florida. 60-some degrees right now, and I think it's fixing to be around 80 later. I know we've been right around 80 for several days. Look at the seashells. So if you're just popping on, YouTube offers this vertical live. And I have hundreds of videos on the channel. I thought, you know what? I gotta start going live. Because if I was at work right now, I wouldn't mind sneaking a little peek of the beach. Well, technically I am at work. So I'm gonna walk along. All right, here's a broken whelk. And if you're new to this concept, I'm gonna be going live, I don't know how often, but whenever I can. So you can subscribe to the channel and get those notifications and see when I schedule things. But I want to take you all over here by the shell bag. So if you don't mind, I know I gotta walk slow. I've been videoing for some time. Walk slow so y'all aren't bouncing around. Let's go over here and see what's in the shell bag. And right when I started, when I said good morning, I was like, I know there's a sand dollar, and I had found it right there. I had walked past, went down by the water's edge, and I was like, I gotta go back. Oh, here it is. So that's one of the sand dollars from today. Set that down. So I know a lot of people consider sand dollars to be a bucket list item, and I love them. It was one of the things before I moved to Florida I wanted to find. And a lot of people say, I can't get them to my vehicle and I can't get them home because they put them in their pockets and break them. And you can see, I put them in a zip sandwich bag. And you see that in there? That's not too common on the Emerald Coast. But I'm gonna grab that. That's a bubble shell. All right, let's see what's in the shell bag. So Crafty Mama makes crafts with a lot of these, so I collect them. And if they're a little dinged up, I put them in the garden. but she loves color. And that's a barnacle. And she makes these really cool candle centerpieces. She's been commissioned to make them she made them for a wedding in New York. And I know she makes them for a store in, I don't know where it is, central or southern Florida. These are calico scallops. And let me go grab, I'd say this is probably a size. She's been making car fresheners with these. She hangs this as the weight, and then she has some beads. Here's another lettered olive. Here's a speckled tellin. I know I had a shark eye in here. Let me see. My kiddos years ago made a clip for me so I can post on videos. What's in your shell bag, Beach Bum and Dad? But when I'm live and they're not here because they're fixing to go to school, I can't use it unless I sing it. Oh, here we go. There's the shark eye. Oops, that's the aperture. Now, I noticed over the years people talk about live shells. If this was live, there would be, a lot of people call it a little trap door, but it's an operculum. So the animal would be inside, and it pulls that trap door closed, and if it ever got washed up on the beach, it can sit like that. Then the tide will come and pull it back out. There's no one home there. And these sand dollars, these are tests. These are the remains of sand dollars. You can see they're white, a little dusty, no little cilia or hairs on them. So that's what I have in the shell bag. I'm going to leave these here because I don't see anybody. And let me take you up here to a little spot. It's about 20 yards away or so. And see if we can find something. So again, if you're new to the channel and to this concept, YouTube is allowing vertical lives. And I thought I'd try it today. In the future they'll be scheduled. But I am Beach Bum and Dad and have, I don't know, I might even have 2,000 videos. I gotta kneel down here. 2,000 videos up on the channel. There's a pretty calico scallop. In all of these, if you're new to the beach, these are broken sand dollars. Let's see. Is that one whole? Okay. That's a prickly cockle. And if I can look around, I don't see an Atlantic cockle anywhere. But let me start putting these right here. That's what we found so far. And I see that's a common jingle. Here's another jingle. A little darker. Crafters like to use those in, oh, not a chandelier, what do you call, wind chimes. There's a slipper snail. Pretty easy to pick out on the beach. And the reason it's called a slipper snail, let's see if I can get some of this sand out. You see that? I'm gonna turn it around. Looks like a little slipper. So we'll put that by the little collection there. Let's see, anything else? And generally, you find a spot like this on the Emerald Coast, you can always find lots of calico scallops. Here's another one. And they come in all colors. Patterns, sometimes you'll have one that's a little more solid, but a lot of times they'll have these swishes. Alright, so, like I said, if you're new here, I'm Beach Bum and Dad. This is my jam. And if you love the beach and finding seashells, hit that subscribe button and I'll be seeing y'all back on the beach. Y'all take care.